Secret Service says that they shot and killed an armed suspect after they approached a White House checkpoint and pulled out a gun. They say that person pulled the gun from a bag and started firing shots. That's when officers returned fire and hit him. He was taken to the hospital where he died. A bystander was also struck. Our Chris Flanagan is joining us live from the White House. Chris, we don't know who shot that innocent bystander, but you were on the North Lawn reporting when those shots rang out, dozens. First, I'm so glad you're okay. I picked up the phone immediately thereafter and asked if you were all right. Take us back to the moment, though, that you heard those shots and what you saw immediately thereafter.
Yeah, Ben, good evening. First of all, I know you called moments after I was in the press room after we got rushed in there. But I'm working this weekend for our network News Nation, doing some White House coverage. And just after 6 o'clock, I got done with our 6 p.m. Eastern live shot with News Nation. And Cameron, a photographer, and Mark, field producer, three of us are here. And we heard what sounded like perhaps a fireworks or a car backfiring. You know what that sounds like. You hear it all the time, right? Well, then we heard pop, 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 probably 20, 25 loud gunshots. And out of nowhere, the Secret Service came in, and we're on the green tents on the north side of the lawn, North Lawn, where all the networks do their live shots. They came and grabbed probably a few of us out here. It's a Saturday, so it's not as busy. They ushered everybody into the press briefing room, rushing us in, saying, get down, shots fired, get in. We're in lockdown for about 45 minutes. We could see the Secret Service just scurrying across the North Lawn. At that point, there were probably about 24 journalists inside the press briefing room. We didn't know what was happening. We knew there were shots fired, but Ben, we didn't know how many shooters, where they were coming from. It could be a terrorist attack. You don't know. At that point, we had no idea. So it was so unnerving not knowing. The president, by the way, is in the White House, is here for the weekend. He was inside. We're told he was unharmed, of course. He's in the most fortified building perhaps in the world. But the shooting was about maybe 200 yards from where we are, and it was right outside where I walked in. The press walks in to come onto the White House grounds, one of the outside perimeter. That's exactly where it happened. But again, we were in lockdown for about 45 minutes. We couldn't get out. We could, again, see the Secret Service. We had some video we were shooting. But it was pretty nerve-wracking, to be quite honest with you.
A plan here. We talk with agents all the time, those who used to be on presidential details, on special assignments. They quickly ushered you guys inside of the press briefing room. It seemed like that was a plan in case something like this would have happened. Once you were there, though, in that 45 minutes of uncertainty, where were you getting your information, not just for your safety, but to try and confirm what actually had happened?
Right. So we weren't really getting much information from the White House or the Secret Service. They were, because it had literally just happened moments ago, right? So honestly, for most of that time, I was on the phone with our network News Nation, providing play-by-play coverage, live coverage of what was happening, what we were seeing, and what we were learning at that point. And then once we got out, initially they wouldn't let anybody off the White House grounds, but we could see through the fence all the law enforcement, huge law enforcement up there in 17th and Pennsylvania Avenue. That's obviously where the shooting happened. But yeah, it was pretty wild for especially the first 10 or 15 minutes, Ben, because we had no idea what was happening. And then, maybe 15 minutes into it, we could see the demeanor of the Secret Service. They were a little more, I don't know, the phrase I could use is they were a little more relaxed. Their temperature was taken down a little bit. Some of them were walking, just walking with their guns down. They weren't as intense as they were when they first ushered us in there. But again, we stayed in for about 45 minutes before they finally let us out.
Interesting. We talk about it in our business in the newsroom. we don't cover ourselves. We try and distance ourselves as reporters from the story, but you were right there when all this unfolded. So give us a firsthand account right now, Chris, because the investigation's still fresh. We started covering the nuts and bolts at the top of this newscast. What is the scene right now on the White House grounds? Is there an increased presence, even though there's no apparent additional threat that's been happening right now?
Yeah, I wouldn't say there's much more. It's not raised that much because anytime the president's here, there's a little more activity, with Secret Service. So it's been like that all day, because the president is here in the White House. But it hasn't, from where I am right now, we're not seeing like an extraordinary amount of extra Secret Service out here. It's for the most part, a typical Saturday night when the president is here. But, it should be noted, the president is not at the White House very often on the weekend. He's often down in Mar-a-Lago or maybe on a campaign trail, and he wasn't supposed to be here this weekend. You may recall he was up in New York, suffering New York at a campaign rally, and he decided last night to come back here to the White House, try to work out a deal to end the war in Iran with his negotiating team. He opted not to go to his country club golf course up in New Jersey or his son's wedding down in the Bahamas. So the fact that the president was here, when the shooting happened, is certainly, timely, and it comes on the heels. I was just talking to inside the press room a little while ago. I went in to get something to drink, and two of the reporters say they were at the White House Correspondents' Dinner shooting a month ago. So for these reporters covering the White House, covering the president, this is twice in about a month or so that they've been subjected to gunshots, Secret Service, getting them down or ushering them to safety. So, it's really been, incredible month or so.
Certainly, we don't know the motive here, but no doubt the circumstances prompting reporters to have their heads on a swivel. Absolutely, Chris. And I know that you'll continue to be reporting not only what happened this afternoon, but what your original assignment was, and that was the ongoing negotiations with this Iran peace deal that may or may not happen with the United States. So you've got dual assignment there tonight, but again, all accounts, I'm happy you and your reporter colleagues are safe there. Chris, live from the White House, thank you.
Yeah, we are. We appreciate it. Yeah, you bet, Ben. Thank you. And thanks again for reaching out. Really appreciate that.
100%. Got you on speed dial. All right, guys, we will continue to have the latest details on air and online at dcnewsnow.com.